morning, all of you. Today, we have explained from chapter 6, physical and chemical change. Yesterday, we have explained and do to understand the more topics from this chapter. Today, we have started the topics rusting of iron. In case of rusting of iron object like iron nail, iron pipe, iron glaze, and iron rail, when kept in moist air for few days, get converted with brown powdery substance called rust. This process is called rusting of iron. Two conditions necessary for rusting of iron. First, presence of oxygen. Second, presence of water or water vapor. Rusting of iron chemical change because iron react with oxygen and moist to form a new substance, hydrated iron oxide, and we cannot get back iron from rust. The process of rusting can be represented by chemical reaction. Fe plus O2 plus H2O, it gives Fe2O3 into X2O. X means number of water molecules. It depends upon according to situation. When X, where X is number of water molecules. Rusting, damage from object. Iron is cheapest and most easy available metal. It is extensively used in our day-to-day life in making large number of objects such as gates, railings, bridge, grills, and bodies of cars, buses, truck, ship, etc. Rust of soft and porous. The layer of rust fall off from the surface of rusted iron object. Rusting, exposing fresh iron metals which start rusting. The continuous rusting makes the iron object weak and ultimately useless. So rusting causes a whole lot of damage. Since rusting is a continuously destructive process, we need to prevent rusting of iron. Now, we have gave some points prevention of rusting. Coating the iron surface with paint और ग्रेव्स. जो भी आयरन ऑब्जेक्ट होते हैं उस पर या तो पेंट यूज कर लिया जाए, पेंट लगा दिया जाए, या फिर उस पर ग्रीस यूज करते हैं। कोटिंग आयरन विथ अदर मेटल, this process of depositing a thin layer of coating zinc or chromium metal of iron object is called galvanization. Now we are asking question for you, what is galvanization? So you have given the answer. The process of depositing a thin layer of zinc or chromium metal of iron object is called galvanization. Iron sheet are deposited in the melted, melted zinc and then allowed to cool to make galvanized iron sheet. A thin layer of zinc metal protects it from rusting because zinc metal remains unaffected by air and moisture. Iron pipes used at home to carry water are also galvanized to prevent rusting. Iron sheet used for making buckets, drum, dustbin, and roof sheet are also galvanized to prevent from rusting. By converting iron into stainless steel or alumine, molten iron is mixed with fixed amount of carbon, manganese, chromium, and nickel. On cooling it from an alloy called stainless steel. Stainless steel does not rust at all in most air. Cooking utensil, knives, scissors, and surgical instruments are made from stainless steel. Now we have explained next topic, crystallization. We know that sea water contains salt dissolved in it. We can get salt by the evaporation of seawater. This technique of separation is not good because the salt obtained in this manner are not pure and their crystal are small. Crystals are the purest solid form of substance with a definite geometrical shape. Many substances like sugar, urea, copper sulfate, alums, and tablet salt from crystal. Crystal of different substances have different shape. Crystallization, the process of obtaining pure solid crystal, have a definite geometrical shape. It is physical change. By obtaining crystals, we are able to purify certain substance. Let us do following activity to obtain the crystals of copper sulfate. We have understand by activity to prepare crystals of copper sulfate by the process of crystallization. To show crystallization is a physical change. Material requirement on this activity: a beaker, dilute sulfuric acid, a tripod stand, Bunsen burner, china dish, a straw, a filter paper, copper sulfate powder. By processing, take about 100 ml of water in a beaker. and add a few drops of dilute sulfuric acid to it. Put the beaker on a tripod stand and heat it with the help of Bunsen burner. When it is start boiling, add copper sulfate powder while stirring continuously with the help of the stirrer. Continuously adding copper sulfate powder till no more powder can be dissolved. Filter the obtained solution to remove insoluble impurities and collect the filter in china dish. Allow the solution of copper sulfate to cool and leave the apparatus undisturbed for 24 hours. By observation, we observe blue crystal of copper sulfate in china dish. After 24 hours, separated the copper sulfate crystal from the solution by decantation and dry the crystals by keeping them in between the filter paper. The pure large crystal of copper sulfate are obtained since no new substance is formed. Therefore, crystallization is an example of a physical change. Then, conclusion, pure crystal of copper sulfate are obtained by the classification, by the crystallization, which is physical change. Now, in this topic, this chapter was put. We have gave the question answer for this chapter to you understand. I hope all of you understand in this chapter. Thank you. Goodbye and have a nice day.